Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about ILUS up 6.67%. It did come down as low as 0075 and has now gone up almost to 1 penny. If we get a break here to 1 penny, if we break 1 penny, guys, we're going to 108 and then possibly 133. And then the next level is 157, followed by 1.8. Remember, guys, this thing can get a huge when it gets volume. Let's look at the volume. Let me just show you something here. This is probably the biggest play right now, and you have to be patient with it. I'm not saying this is going to explode. I'm just saying there's going to be another opportunity to take advantage of another run up. It will eventually happen. The market goes in cycles. History repeats itself. AITX recently had another run, and it's been having runs because that's just how penny stocks are. As long as you're not buying tops, you'll be fine. I bought here at 1.2, and because I thought that was the bottom, and then I bought again at 009s and 8s. So I am currently up on my 8s and 9s because I bought at the low 008s and 9s, and I bought at 0.012. So that's the only position I have in the red. But other than that, I believe we will get another run. It's looking like we might be primed for another big green candle. This is not like AITX. This doesn't have a horrible share structure. When this thing gets volume, it can go. Just on 27 million volume, this thing ran from 0085 to almost 2 cents. So that's the potential here. This is why you should not be afraid to add under a penny and be willing to hold and accumulate. Don't be scared if it comes down. Trust me, when it broke 1.2 and it came down to 1 penny, I was not crying. I was not like, oh no, end of the world. Oh no, I'm so scared. No, we've been trading this since way back here. Since, yeah, late 2021, which is when I started the channel, I believe around September of 2021. So we're going on to 3 years of this channel being uh, up and running, and we're almost at 3,000 subs. So if you're not subscribed, get in here, guys. Subscribe. I give you the game plan. I give you when to buy, when to sell, and what to look out for, and the patterns. I don't know if other channels do that. Most finance channels that I've seen, they kind of just they show their big face and they point at a chart, but they don't really tell you, okay, here's the game plan: buy here, sell here, and set your stop loss here, and look at all these patterns, and let's look at the company. They look at the company, but they don't really give you an in-depth strategy or anything. And I'm not afraid to give away my strategy because it's not anything genius. Like, it's not. Literally, think about it. What am I doing? I'm just buying as cheap as possible because I'm a cheapskate. I am in the markets. I'm absolutely a cheapskate. Give it to me cheap, and I will. I will never. You will never see me buying tops. You will never see me doing that unless I believe it's going to continue. But even then, it's very rare that I even do that anymore. But we look to buy bottoms. We look to buy as cheap as possible. If you have that kind of patience and discipline, this is the channel for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you on Tuesday. I look forward to next week. We should be getting the Ilus 10Q as well. I believe they did come out with a PR talking about releasing the 10Q next week. And there's going to be some information on SAML. But again, I don't really care about SAML and QID if we look at them, even though the subsidiaries have been absolutely tanking, by the way. SAML, so I'm glad I'm not in them. QIND, it did break this bottom here, and I did get stopped out. I mentioned that. I took the loss on that. That's fine. I just don't want to hold it. And this one, I'm just not touching it anymore because it did not respect my level. But other than that, Ilus is the one to play. This has been a moneymaker since 2021, as long as you're trading it and getting out and taking the losses when it makes sense. That is it for the video. I do believe we will get a surge above 1 penny. And I know I made fun of Ilus because AITX did briefly surpass the share price of Ilus. It did touch almost 1 penny, but it didn't quite do that. And instead, it's been coming down ever since, especially with that horrible share structure. It's going to struggle. It's going to struggle to get above 1 penny. It'll get there, but it's going to take a while. Look at the volume, 364 million in volume. Imagine that kind of volume going into ILUS, which, like I just showed you, 364 million in volume, and it couldn't even break 1 penny. This thing got 27 million in volume, and just on that volume alone moved one whole penny. And it still continued after the fact. So don't sleep on this. This can absolutely run. We know that based on 2021. We've seen this pattern before. I've told you many times in the past, you have to be patient in the markets and you will make money. Never buy tops. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You want to join the premium Discord, link in the description below. The best time to join is at the beginning of June. Look forward to seeing you in there. Oh, and I forgot to give a shout out. Shout out to 22. I keep forgetting to give people their shout outs. I'm like it's on my mind, but then as I'm making the video, I'm so focused on the video and talking and putting the information out there that I completely forget to give a shout out to the people who donate to the Human Fund, as I like to call it. I don't think, yeah, if you're not a Seinfeld fan, you're probably not gonna know what the hell that even means. Like Human Fund, what is that? Oh yeah, so shout out to 22 here who gave me a super thanks. I did not know this was a thing until recently, but apparently you can, I guess, donate or thank me for my information or plays or whatever by sending me a super thanks. I don't know how it works, but tomorrow's coffee or tea on me, LOL. And shout out to him, shout out to Not Your Business as well. But and not banking yet. I just saw this today. Not banking yet. Soon, I hope. I am still loading Ilus. Something is brewing. Laughing my ass off. Let's go, Ilus. Yep. Yeah, Ilus for sure. If you're in it, just be patient and we will see it run. The haters, they're going to disappear. They're going to be nowhere to be found. They only talk big when it goes down, but when it goes up, they're like, no, they just delete their accounts because they don't want to be made fun of, I guess. Wow, at least have the balls to keep your account out so I can call you out and be like, hey, was I wrong? No, I wasn't. It's rare that I'm wrong. I am wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I am wrong. I am not perfect. I am a human. Despite my strategies, I do take losses like I just showed you on QIND. But that's what this channel is about. It's about being transparent, putting the game plan out there. It's on you to follow and execute. And I'll see you guys in the next one.